Hello, it is me. I have returned. Let's see. What is this? I'm streaming in the middle of the day, or well, middle of the day, early afternoon. That's right, and it's even a Thursday. So my one of my classes today got canceled, so I have a lot more energy and time than expected. So we're throwing in a short stream today. Today we're gonna continue with terrain destruction. If you saw the last episode, it's going to be pretty straightforward. What we're going to do today, we're just going to add more interaction points with some conditionals. If you haven't seen yesterday's stream, hopefully things will make sense anyway. It's not really complicated stuff we're doing here. So we're just going to go straight into it on phase 1 collision. See, we have down collision point. We're gonna do this actually. We're gonna change this because we want up collision as well. Like when the sprite is moving like up, we want it to destroy tiles or above it. So we're gonna add up collision points. Actually, probably wanna do this. This is gonna be better because this code is small enough that we can branch over it. BMI goes to up. And here we probably just wanna jump past the up collision. And here it doesn't matter the size, jump can reach anywhere in this bank, and jump and braw take the same amount of cycles, which is 3, unless I misremember, but I think so, it should, because of course a branch can affect both low and mid bytes of the program counter, so it should be the same. Up collision points. We only have 1 down collision point, should be fine. If we wanted this sprite to be like more flexible, we could give it 2 collision points, but 1 should be plenty good for this. So what do we want? We want. So what coordinates do we want? We want. Let's take a look at how big the sprite is again. So it's like this big, right? Let's have these for reference here. So it's like so how big is this thing? How big is this thing? Here. I guess we want to destroy stuff like here and here, so it's like 4 tiles wide, right? And how many tiles up are we going? So this is offset 0, like -10, -20, about -30 on Y. So I guess we're doing that. And we'll start with plus. We'll start with -8. And then we're gonna do +8, +18, +28. I think that will be good. And here, -30 is what I said, right? Up 1. And here we want to destroy this block, right? So the weird thing about this is that probably the scratch RAM we set up here is getting destroyed by this stuff by the change map 16 code. So let's see what we're actually doing in that code here. We're jumping to this code here. Yeah, we're storing to 0. We are storing, and we're overwriting these as well. Let's see, where did these go again? Let's see, input, input, input. No, here, input. C and E, yeah. So it seems like those are getting used up here. Definitely C is getting used up. Doesn't seem like E is getting used. That might be used by SA1 though. I don't know. Just to be sure, we are going to preserve those, at least here. So like here, after front collision, we no longer do corner collision, right? So I guess what we do is so one thing we can do is just every time we want to preserve it, we can of course just push here. But that's kind of lame. Is there any time we don't want to preserve it? Yeah, here, right? Only for this one we don't care about preserving it. Otherwise we always care about it. Maybe that means, maybe that's often enough that we should just do this. Oh, oops. Preserve these, and then on the return, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Here. Preserve these, and then here, we're always returning here, right? Restore them. So this way these are not getting shredded. And these other regs are fine if we don't keep them, I think. Y coordinate of points, map 16 number. Yeah. So we're definitely using these, but so probably it makes more sense to just use the same input regs. Maybe. I guess this makes sense that this doesn't get shredded in the change map 16 code. So we can keep that there. I'm a little skeptical of this, but I think it will be fine. I really think it will be fine. So this is the only setup we need, like global setup. So that being preserved is great. Here, done. Collision. And here, we're just gonna put this, I guess. Huh? Why is this not 8-bit? Wait. Why in the world? I'm not setting these in 16-bit mode. That's stupid. All right. Let's try this up collision point then. Will it ever activate? I don't know. I don't heckin' know. Oops. Let's just copy this a bit, I guess. Let's do 4 right away. Up 2, up 3. Never ask what up dog is. Here. 8, and then we do 18, and then 28, right? Maybe this entire thing should be change map 16. Maybe. Wasn't found. Alright, up 1. You see, this is where I wanted to do jump here, and this is what I wanted to do in this order. Okay, so let's see if he will like destroy anything when he walks up on this thing. And he does. Because so this is sort of weird here. Why is this one getting destroyed? He's totally walking down. Y speed. We're only going here if that is a... Oh, I see. That is the reason. Oh, I just booted up a second one. That's sort of whack. Yeah, we can actually have multiple builds open at the same time. Ain't that wacky? Okay, let's see if it destroys anything now. It should. Yeah, it does. So here, just breaking through it. And destroys that. Okay, wonderful. So the sort of wacky thing here is that this is sort of inefficient, right? This is like, this is not optimized for speed or space. This is just kind of bad code. What is the best way of optimizing this? We want to set it up so that it reuses as much as possible, right? We want to reuse as much memory as possible. Like, for example, this transfer here is sort of bad. One thing we can do is we can change this output to just always write to this instead of writing to this, right? What is it? 4 goes into 9A, 6 goes into 98. That seems like a way better solution. 4 goes into 9A, 6 goes into 98. Like so. And now we just change this to, what order was it again? This is 98, right? Y coordinate, yeah. Here. And then we also need to make sure we change 4. Can this thing please show up? Four should be 9A. There, right? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, there we go, that's it. I think that's it. Means we can call this right after. We should have written 9A to 2 places here. There, and there, that's very good, okay. So now we can, oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Okay, that changed. Okay, very good, very good. That changed there, and it changed there. Okay. Now I can accept this here, and then here on change map 16, we don't have to do this. We only have to do this. That's way better. That's actually pretty good. I think I can accept that. So one sort of bad thing is that we still have to do the switch to 16-bit mode here. I don't really see a way around that, because we definitely have to give it a 16-bit number, and like loading twice isn't, only saves 1 cycle here, and you know, spends more cycles later in the actual routine. So I think we're gonna do it this way. I think we're just gonna do it this way. This code still doesn't really work because we do have to check for, if we want to add like a sound effect to the string, I guess that doesn't matter, but if we want to add like debris, like little particles that spawn like boom when you destroy a tile, then this is not going to work because we don't actually know if we're destroying a tile here, so that would proc even if we're walking through something like this, right? Walks through here, destroys this, and then also destroys this tile. Just we can't tell because it's already not there, right? So that's not good. So we have to do something about this as well. For now, let's for now, let's add more front points. This is going to be front. So this is 2 tall, but it should be 4 tall, I think. What height is this at? -8. I guess if this goes up to -30 and this is -8, we guess -18 and -28. I think that's fine. Front 1. here. FFE8? No. We actually go all the way there? Yeah, we do. Of course, minus 28. Get 16. Did I do this right here? This should not be that. This should be this. Exclusive OR. There we go. So what do we put in collision? We put this. Change map 16. There, I think. Front 2, and this will be front 3. Front collision points, yep. We just adjust these. This will be E, and this stays at F. And then here, when we jump to front, we need to jump to front 1. There we go. Oh shit, what happened? What did we do? What did we change? What did we even change here? That's crazy. Huh. I actually don't know what I changed. Down collision point. Did we change anything here? I really don't think we did. Collision, PQ done. Jump to front 1. Whew, okay. This goes all the way to plus 28. That's so much further forward. Maybe like so? Is this crazy? This is a little crazy, right? Yeah, this is not great. This is kind of wacky. We're gonna have to mess with this for sure. So what did I change that made it just fall down like that? Wait, this is this thing? I don't know. Probably not. Alright. Yeah, this consistently happens now. So why does that happen? Now it doesn't work at all. So now it doesn't detect anything actually. Ah! So what gives, dude? What's the problem? So we're definitely in change map 16. We're pushing these, and we're storing them. This is the right order too. We're pulling B first, right? Because we're pushing these first. Change map 16, whatever. So it's something that we changed about this thing that's causing it. 98 should be Y coordinate. I think it is. This looks like the Y coordinate, right? This should be the X coordinate. Store the time number here, that's correct. Yeah, there's X. whatever, index, get this, blah blah blah, get that number. This is definitely 2, this is definitely y, so we get that there, store that there, add to the coordinate, store it to here. So what gives, dude? Why doesn't this work anymore? Restore here, restore here. So what it is initially doesn't actually matter. We're not referencing 4 or 6 anywhere. Another example of me being like angry and frustrated at something. Alright, wonderful. What is going wrong here? That's what we need to figure out. Down point. We're only using get map 16. Oh, of course. I know what it is. Here. Get map 16. No, I don't know what it is. I lied. I don't know at all what it is. I don't know. Could it be that this is supposed to be returning with something in A? Probably not. Not really. This is supposed to just return with map 16 number. And that's totally what it's doing too. So I don't really know, man. It's like this down collision point. Like, what's going wrong, man? I guess we just step through this. When in doubt, just step through in the debugger, and you usually figure it out. It's usually, oh man, I'm a little yawny. This is usually the easiest way to figure it out too. So let's just do this. So what's happened? Oh man. Well, we should be able to find an error here, right? So we're here. Get that. Okay, whatever. So that's the coordinate, huh? And there. Should trigger instantly, and it does. That's the y coordinate? No, that's the x coordinate. Get that. Offset. Plus 8. Load 5? Load 5? Oh, that's the high byte. I see. So I did remap 4, but I didn't remap 5. I didn't realize I was referencing just the high byte. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So here, this 5 should be 9b, right? Am I referencing 7 anywhere? No. Here we go. Check this out, baby boy. Yeah. Okay, so he's not respecting these at all. Like, he's not interacting with them. Okay, let's see what happens here. Walks up, that's good, like he should. Okay, he really doesn't care about walking into stuff, apparently. Oh, no, it doesn't care at all. He just keeps on walking. So you don't destroy nothing. Will it destroy this? Nope. Doesn't destroy anything at all. So that never triggers, huh? Well, that's stupid. Get map 16. So here, down collision point, up collision point. So what did I change here? Why doesn't this work now? What did I change? Front points, same actually. Front 3 is especially interesting. Because it goes from here. Change map 16, we have the return, and it's not supposed to return anything, it just does something. I keep thinking that, oh, maybe these pulls are like shredding A where they're not supposed to, but that's definitely not it. It's definitely not it. We'll see what we can do. Can we debug this is what I'm wondering. And we totally can, right? Here, that should be, it should be within the range where it should be, you know. Store like a +10 and up 8, that should be in, like from here, like full block forward, half a block up, so it should be inside this, right? Because this is a full block down, full block up, half block up, so it's in the middle of this thing, right? Should be. Here. Store to there. So we're adding that. Very cool. Positive. Hey, what is this? Yeah, that works. Is this right? Should be. No, it's one tile too far here. Well, I guess that's fine. We'll just have to wait a bit. So this is tile 8. Okay, so we just wait a little bit, I guess. Wait, why in the world? Why is it going down? Why would it be going down here? What's going on? What's happening? So 9A is the X position, at least it should be. Oh wait, I guess I am, I'm totally just debugging all of these now by accident. Look, these are all in the same frame. We just wait for this to be something in tile 8, I guess. I guess we'll look for this. There. Okay, so we need to move forward a few more pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should do it. And we'll go there. So now it should definitely read not 25, certainly. Okay, so tile low X is 8. What is X? 170 and 8. Is this 17 from the top? Yep, it is. So this should read 130, right? But we're just reading a 0. Why is that? How are we getting a 0? Oh, 178. 17 down, 8 to the side. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's totally reading this, right? It looks like it is. Why is it getting nothing? Could it be that the stuff we generated over here has like secretly overwritten this? That shouldn't be able. That shouldn't be possible. That shouldn't be possible. I don't think that's what's happening, right? Right? I keep asking right as if someone's gonna answer. Well, I definitely don't think that's what's happening. So here we're getting a 25. 0, 25? How are we getting 0, 25? Why is just the high byte missing? Why is the high byte missing? And also, if the high byte is missing, why is it not destroying this tile? Collision. So it should be going into collision, right? Compare that. And then this looks whack because it was reading this in while it was in 16-bit mode. So it doesn't know what to do. But as you can see here, when it's executing, it's fine. What? What? What's happening? Okay, so I have several questions. First, why is the high byte missing? And two, if the high byte is missing, why is it just skipping past this? Does XBA not set the Z flag? Have I been wrong about that? I mean, it's not something you use that often, so I guess it could have went like under the radar for me. Let's look it up. XBA should be setting N flag and Z flag, right? That's what it says in the instructions, in the manual, in the reference manual. It's not an official manual, but I've never seen it be wrong before. What? No, this is actually exactly what it should be doing. But actually, what was I raving about? It's actually just reading 0.25. So this has already been set to 0.25. It just hasn't updated graphically. For some reason, it hasn't updated graphically. I don't know why. I don't know why it hasn't updated graphically. But, well, we should be able to tell pretty easily if all the tiles are not being deleted, right? If we just stand here, we should fall through when the sprite moves into it. And we do fall through it. Or do we? Do we just touch him anyway? Heh. So... let's see here. Yeah, we definitely fall through it. So they are being destroyed. Now they just aren't like visually disappearing anymore. I don't know why. What did I change this time? What in the world did I change this time that caused them to stop disappearing? This is really wacky, dude. This is really wacky. I hate stripe image. Oh my gosh. Well, we keep trucking forward. We do what we've always done. We will keep moving forward. So this is happening just fine. This stuff is not happening the way it should. This is not happening the way it should. This is the only thing that's wrong as far as I can tell. Well, let's see if we can mess with the stripe image. Let's see if we can at least read it. Oh. Okay, yeah, we only have one of those. Good. Debug. One of the nice things about debugging on SNES is that you don't have to like set up the like SA1 side, which is pretty annoying every time you want to debug something. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely running. So it's finding the right tile. Well, let's step through it. Step forward, everything looks fine. How do we know what the graphics are? What is this? Is this the stuff that sets up the pointer to the... Yeah, this sets up the pointer to the map 16 graphics data. So we... Wait, what? No, no, no! Okay, it sets up the pointer here as well. Never mind, this should be fine. Should it? We'll see. Maybe things are different because this time I'm not messing with these registers and they're expected to be a certain number. Is that bank OD? I think, I don't know, it seems weird that that would not be correct. Yeah, I don't need to write anything here. It's just this. This is 4, right? So this address, and then in A we have this address, DO. Is that what we want? Or is it this? Y is 0, yeah, and then we just increment. This is actually really dumb. You should just use load instead of increment. That's faster. So we get this TXA, increment that, return. So what went wrong? So what did we write here to the stripe image table? I guess we should take a look. But if we're, okay, no, we're not just getting the wrong tile data. If that was happening, we would be writing some like random garbage here. So what is going on? Are we getting the wrong address somehow? That doesn't make any sense. I don't believe I've changed anything that should have anything to do with that. Did I accidentally like overwrite something in here that should be like a 4 and it became 9A? It should be a 6 and it became 98? Could that be? Could that be the case? Maybe? Should this be like when I was control aging? That's the only thing I can come up with. And as a result, we're getting like the wrong address, the wrong VDRAM address. It's the only explanation I can come up with. So let's change here. Let's look here. This is what we used as our base. So let's take a look. So what I'm most curious about is this part right here, I guess. Oh my gosh, this looks weird. Could it be that this is the stuff? No add. TSB 6. Yep, that's exactly right. It should be a 6 here. And so did you notice like when I did that and I clicked through the find replace, I was like, did I do one too many there? And it turns out that's exactly what I did. All right, wonderful. Now we know why that didn't work. So this is store. Where's our XBA? Reference XBA, please. Yeah, so this is 6. How did this happen? This is absurd. Store. Here. Let's just double check all of the instances. 98, there. Yeah. Okay, seems fine. That should work now. OBS, you can go there. Yeah, okay, wonderful. So now we can start messing with the coordinates of these collision points. Okay, that's really far back. So the two uppermost collision points should be way further ahead, way further ahead. Okay, map 16, the front 1 and front 2. These two should be way further ahead, because they're not attached to the leg, right? They're attached to the upside of them. Actually, these should probably be like plus 30. I think that will look better. And then here, I can't have this part here, that doesn't work. There has to be a front 4, that's the only way, right? Right! I keep asking right, like I'm some kind of idiot. Here. And this should be plus 10, like so. That should do it, and here we go. Come on, Mr. Boss. Oh. See, I think this is too far forward, actually. There. This one should be minus 8 probably. So plus 28. Here, 28. And also this, front 4 should only be executed if this is being executed. Otherwise, if it doesn't go here, it should actually just straight up go to corner. Skip front 4. But if front 4 is executed and it finds something, wait a minute. After front 4 is executed, yeah, we never process corner. But here we do process corner. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, this looks a little weird, especially with this tile map, but I think it's gonna look a lot different once the graphics are done. Yeah, okay. So I think we got the like terrain interaction pretty much set. So the stuff we're gonna be working on from now on is this. Look, this feels a little strange, this interaction here, but I think it's fine. But what we are going to be working on from now on is the boss's attacks and the interaction with that. And then I guess we're gonna do phase 2 after that. Still waiting on graphics, no response so far. Hopefully someone will take us up on it and actually help with it before it's too late. Before we get any delays and stuff. But yeah, so far I think this is pretty good. This is gonna be a lot more dynamic once we incorporate the different attacks the boss will have. As you can see, the boss's height changes quite a bit, and that's excellent. That will make the bullet bill attacks a lot more variable in where they appear and where you have to dodge them, and you also get a lot of like terrain to move around with. As you can see, you have a lot of space on the screen. The boss really only dominates about 25% of the space. And then the bullet bills will of course dominate lines that you have to be wary of. We might actually want the boss to be a bit taller than this, because it's supposed to be like a little hard to jump on him, or a little dangerous. And I guess these spikes make it more hard or more dangerous, but it's pretty easy to just jump on him whenever. But that's not really a problem necessarily. We'll see what we'll do about it. Then of course we're gonna add the fireball interaction with the little vent, like the message box that is on the front of the mech. If you hit that with a fireball, the boss will take damage. That's of course to make it so that fire is actually worthwhile to bring here. Otherwise you would be like, oh, feather is always best, right? Or tanuki suit, or whatever it looks like in this hack. And then you have the bomb throw, which will I think will be pretty fun with this like weird terrain to have that. And then you can catch it and throw it back if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. And then you have the rush forward attack. That's gonna be my favorite, probably. It will basically just increase the boss's speed, because keep in mind, like the boss is not like glued to this position on the screen. It just has the exact same speed as the camera. So if we increase the boss's speed, it will actually move forward. So what we can do is we can increase the boss's speed until it hits a certain position on the screen, and then we decrease the speed to like half of what it is normally, and then the boss will like slowly move back to its original position on the screen the way back, and then it will start moving normally again. I think that will be really interesting. The boss will like invade your space. I think that's pretty cool. Also gives you more opportunities to jump on him, which is pretty fun. So yeah, phase 1 is coming along nicely. There's not a lot left to do. I guess at this point we can actually I don't know. I think that's gonna be it for today. It turns out that these streams are easier for me to do when I only do like one thing every stream. So we got done early today. Next time we're probably doing the bullet bill attack and the bomb attack and the run forward attack. We're doing all the attacks next time probably for phase 1, and that's probably gonna be it for phase 1. Yeah, so that's it for today. Goodbye.